Long night? Not that long, huh? It usually gets a little longer when I get at the mic, but a little bit of Frank goes a long ways. I didn't need these in 08, 09, but I need them now. First, I want to congratulate the other inductees, including Ben Phillips. And thanks to the selection committee for our induction. I want to also introduce my two assistants at the time that did, just like my assistants do now, they do all the work. Andy, where's Andy Berg? Stand up. Mike Corbett, stand up. Andy, Mike, stand up. Yeah. And so you stay stand up. Corbett, you stay stand up, man. Stand up, stand up, stand up. And I just want to say, hey, we didn't recognize our dream, didn't realize our dream. It's hard to win championships, especially national championships. And I would be remiss not to congratulate my former associate head coach, Mike Corbett. He's associate head coach at Quinnipiac University. They upset mighty Minnesota last year and won the national championship. Congratulations. Yeah. I've got to admit, I have to admit, I am so disappointed that Chad Hall is not here. No, I mean it. Like, Chad Hall is one of my favorite all-time Air Force football players. I'm a big college football fan, Spent 2 weeks ago, I was at homecoming and watching us drill Bobby Moe, and then last week I was in Boulder and I was watching, the Prime show up there, and they got it going, let me just tell you. But I love college football. Chad Hall is one of my all-time favorite players, along with Chris Gizzi. Pretty good choice. Mike Thiessen, best two-sport athlete ever, I think, ever to play at the academy. My favorite players of all time, my favorite Falcon football players of all time. Of course, we have the other ones are Bruce and Mark Fritchie, Larry Ferris, and of course Rich Clark. I mean, and boys, I hate to tell you, but other than you being in the same sentence as being Academy grads, that's the only time you're going to be in the same sentence with those three guys. But that ain't a bad thing. Oh man. All right. The video said it all, and what a special group. And we did catch lightning in a bottle, but we weren't a one-hit wonder. We went to the NCAA tournament in 2007. We went in 2008, and then in 2009. Obviously, it built and built and built, and that 2009 team was very, very special. And there was a lot of things. When you look at your fondest memories, like there was just like when you have a season like that, it's just a magical ride, and there's so many things that happen during the course of the season. But I got to tell you, like my fondest memory might be kind of a little bit of a strange one, but I'm a little bit of a strange one anyway. So I got to preface. I'm going to tell. Rich, can I tell a story?
Got the mic, Coach.
Okay. I've sat through a few of your stories. Now you get to sit through one of mine. Anyway, I was on the NCAA tournament committee, and if you don't, you're probably not familiar with the setup for the regionals. But in the regional tournament, there's four regional tournaments. There's 4 teams at every one. There's 4 teams at a regional site, and there's 2 hotels. Well, you stay. The committee puts you in the same hotel with the team that you're playing, and they do that so that the 2 tournament hotels are guaranteed at least to have one team for the entirety of the tournament. So anyway, we're at the same hotel as Michigan, and the year before we were at the same hotel as Miami, and the year before we were at the same hotel as Minnesota, and I remember going in to Trumbull Marriott, where we know well because we play on the East Coast, and we used to play Sacred Heart, and we used to stay in the Trumbull Marriott all the time. Well, we walk in for the regional, and there's all these balloons in the lobby, all these balloons, and they were all blue and yellow. There wasn't no blue and silver. So I know the manager, Oscar Alvarado. I go, hey, Oscar, what's going on with the balloons? Well, Frank, he goes, we thought you guys had the same colors. I go, hey, Oscar, I was born on a day, but it wasn't yesterday. And he got kind of embarrassed. Oh, Frank, I know. Like, I go, just make me a promise, Oscar. When we beat Michigan tomorrow, when we wake up the next morning to play the region final, we're going to have blue and silver balloons in here. He goes, I promise you, Frank, you'll have blue and silver balloons. I didn't think Oscar really believed that he was going to have to go out and buy some blue and silver balloons, but he did. But staying at the same hotel, it's in 2007. We're staying in Denver with Minnesota, and when you lose. Obviously it's heartbreaking when you lose, and we lose a tight 4-3 game against Minnesota, and the NCAA tournament people, they want you out of there now. Like A, they're cheap, and B, they don't want the losing team kids to get into trouble, get into problems. They charter people in, so we lose to Minnesota. The body's not even warm yet, and the guy's going, hey, we got to get you out of here. We got, you guys got to leave. You got to check out of the hotel. I go, well, we're going all the way back to Colorado Springs. Like, come on, man. But anyway, they get you right out. So you go back to the hotel, and you get your stuff, and as you're going out, you do the first press conference. Well, as you go out, the other team is walking in the building. The victors, they're walking in the building right by you. Like, I'm telling you, it's worse than losing. When you lose, it's heartbreaking, but this is humiliating. You got to walk right by them as they're going out. Well, the next year we play Miami, same thing. We lose in overtime. And go back to the hotel, get up, and we walk. Oh, here comes the Miami guys strutting in there. We're going out with our tails between our legs, and it was awful. But I'll tell you, all that changed in 2009, and I tell you this, I'm getting to my fondest memory. Like, Rich, I'm getting there. I'm getting to the point here, and all I can think of is like the MasterCard commercials, and I got here, and by the way, we woke up the next morning and we did have blue and silver balloons. That was another win we had, but I got 3 consecutive NCAA tournament appearances, and I got. Like the commercial, remarkable. 3 NCAA tournament commercials. Hey, there's only been 7 teams that have gone to the NCAA tournament in hockey in the history of college hockey. As well, it's just us and Army, but there's been 7 teams. It's been us all 7 times, and we got 3 of them in a row. That was our 3rd in a row, and we've realized as of late how difficult that is to achieve. But 3 consecutive NCAA tournament appearances, remarkable. Winning our first NCAA tournament game, memorable. Evicting the Michigan Wolverines from the Trumbull Marriott, frickin' priceless. Let me just tell you. Priceless. That was my fondest memory. Remember, if you know people that are familiar with hockey, Red Berenson, the legend, their coach, Remember walking by, and there comes Red out, with his little bag, all his guys with all their sweatsuits on, and walking on. I was seeing Florida, Red, and for whatever it's worth, boys, my team out here, my boys, you made me 1-0 against Red Berenson, and I told Red always wanted to play. I go, no, wait, we ain't playing, Red. I'm taking it to my grave that I had a winning record over you, and I do, and I did, and that's the way it goes. But that's my fondest memory. Again, you heard you heard everything on the video on how remarkable this group was, and what kind of team they were. And yeah, we had some great players. We did. We had, like I said, 4 All-Americans, and you've got to win a championship. To win a championship, you got to be good. And Mike Corbett, you've known this all along, and you found out last year down to Minnesota, going in and tying it up 2-2, and then winning overtime. You got to be good to win a championship. You got to be good, but you also got to be a little lucky. And I'll tell you what, and I mean this with all my heart, because I know the field that year. Hey, Bemidji State went to the NCAA Frozen Four. We beat them 12-2 here. Like, you got to be good, but you got to be a little lucky. And with a little luck, the 08-09 team could have won the Frozen Four, could have won the national championship. That's how good they were. I would like to, in closing, I'd like to invite the greatest hockey team in Academy history to join me on the stage. Will you guys? Come on, that's my last order. Let's go. Come on up. Come on up. And we have to get a picture because Mike Mayra was not here before, so we're going to get a picture with Mayra so we don't have to Photoshop you in. But what a remarkable event. Again, thank you to the selection committee, and also congratulations to the other selectees. What a fantastic thing. Here they are. Look at them. Still good looking. Look at them. Big, handsome bunch of guys here. Yeah. All right. Where's our plaque at? All right. There's our plaque. Can we get there? Let's get some pictures here. There we go. Good job, Jocko. Detail man. That's what you are. Yeah. Yeah. Wait a minute. Hang on. Slow down. What is Corbett and Berg? Are they part of our team? Come on. Yeah. I mean, like what? Hey, Corbs, I just like gave you a ton of love that I didn't have to give. Yeah. There we go. Now do we have? Okay. Now we're gonna do this. Now we have.